Hello, hello, hello. Long time no see. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been like a whopping 2 minutes, right? Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get some crafting done. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Right here. I see you. Hey, Kim. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Deborah. Hi, Betty. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, I found it. Whew, like at the last second, I was like, I know I put it somewhere on this desk. I sure did, and I found it. Yay. So, welcome back to all of those who are new and have not joined us yet. We have been working on the beautiful Spellbinders crafty advent calendar for 2024. This beauty comes with 24 crafty surprises to create all kinds of projects. It includes dies and stamps and stencils and embossing folders and embellishments. And what we decided to do was to make ATCs. So since, they're like smaller dies and smaller embossing folders, we thought ATCs are easy enough that we can tackle them one at a time and just do, a quick project. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel with these. We're just trying to have fun and just, keep that mojo going, right? Do something every day. And so far we are on day 14. So I finally got rid of all the little flaps because they were just driving me crazy. So let me show you what we've done so far because some of you might be new. So if you're not familiar with an ATC, ATC stands for Artist Trading Cards. And they're just like baseball cards. They're the same size as a baseball card, 2.5 by 3.5. And that's why they fit in these sleeve protectors, which are for baseball cards, right? And so each day we've opened up a little surprise. Like day one was a hot air balloon die set, and we worked with that. Day two was this really pretty stamp. So we did a couple of or 3 ATCs with that. Day four were these awesome floral die sets. And so we did a couple of different takes on it. The next day was the banners here that you see. And so we did some really cool layered Katie Sue type of embellishment. And we're just packing, all this stuff into like these little ATC cards. Then the next day it was a die that had these swoops. And so I use my gloss sprays and acetate, which we sold tonight. I know sometimes people ask, well, what do you do with the acetate? Well, acetate's just awesome for, you know, for your makes, right? Again, these are all quick, like super quick projects. So a lot of fun. The next day we got a little bee die. So, and again, you can go back and play back each day and see what we've done. Then we've got a layering stencil. So we made these. Then we got a vase die and florals. And so we ended up making clear vases. Then we got some sequins, iridescent sequins. And so we made mini shakers with them. So much fun. Then we got, the other day we got this really cool die. It's 3 dies that say just saying hello. And so we just kind of went berserk because what happened was we were trying to decide on an embossing folder here in chat because you guys always help us every day. And we couldn't decide. So we decided to swatch out all of the mini Tim Holtz embossing folders that we have in house. And we ended up making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different ATCs on that day. Then the next day we had a mini embossing folder. And so we used that little cutie patootie and embossed. Oh, come on, focus. We embossed the back and then just added some Art by Marlene fun stuff like the mermaid and the little owl here. And then what else did we do? What else have we done? Oh, then the next day we, because remember on the weekends we have to kind of do them all in one shot. So then we did the glass of lemonade using the, oh my goodness gracious, what is it called? Glossy accents. So we use glossy accents to make the glass. And that was super fun. Storms will last forever. The sun will shine, right? Have a glass of lemonade. Take a load off. And then the next day, we got this adorable Frenchie die set. And so we went ahead and made a Parisian Frenchie dog. It's a she. Of course, I gave her a pink scarf and pink beret and put her on the backdrop. So today, we kind of skipped the day. Yeah, I know, we kind of messed it up. But today, we're going to work with number 13 because we skipped and did 14 instead, which was the Frenchie. And then at the end of the day, we'll open up number 15 so we can work on it tomorrow. Okay? All right. So that's kind of what we've been doing. I hope that makes sense. Oh, the little ATC cards, well, you can use them for a lot of things. So say, for example, you are doing a tag. You can add them to a tag. Say, for example, you're doing a cluster. You can add them to that. If you're doing a journal, you can add them onto a journal. Where do I have a journal? You'd think I'd have 20 journals, right? Within reach. Well, this is kind of a small journal, but we'll use that as an example. This is a little tiny journal. So say that you are doing a journal, you can, number one, use it as a cover, right? You can add it as an embellishment to a cover and it would look amazing. You can also add them on the inside. And again, this one's a tiny example, so it's probably not the best, but imagine you have a bigger journal, then you can use it as a pocket as well, right? Or if it's even a bigger page, you can use it as a side tuck. So they're just a lot of fun, but most people will use them for trading as well or collecting. They're like baseball cards. So in the group, if you want, you can post yours and you can say, available for trade. And then if I see it and I'm like, oh my God, I would love to have that, then I can show you what I have and I can say, would you like to trade for any of mine? If you feel like, yeah, I want one of yours, great. Then you say, sure, I'll take that one. If you're like, that's not my style, you can say, well, not necessarily what I'm looking for, but thank you anyway. So you can trade them too, which is why they're called artist trading cards. Okay. They're also called AEOs, which is artist original. Oh gosh, I can't remember. ACOs, artist something originals. Anyway, ACEOs, I think that's what they're called, which you can even sell if you want. So, but yeah, they're just a lot of fun to create. It's a way to make art, but not be intimidated by, you've got this whole big page and you're like, oh my God, there's like a lot to fill. ATCs are just small, so they're very, very friendly. Okay, hopefully that also gives you some ideas on what to do. So this was day, like I said, 13. So forgive me because we're supposed to be working on the Frenchie today, but I went out of order. My bad. Well, I just ripped that open. It's all good. So on day 13, we've got the stamp set. Hola, gracias, merci, thanks, ciao, bonjour, hello, and from me to you. So it's a cute little stamp set that we can do all kinds of sentiments on. So the question is, what do we do with it? I don't know. We could just stamp the sentiments and add them on to some ATCs. I think that'd be super fun to do. And in that case, it could be anything that we want. Or we can also stamp a background. I think somebody had the idea of just stamping in a background. Actually, even as it is, you can just leave them on there. Or, of course, we can mount them on a stamp block and create a background, right, for a card. So I don't know. What other ideas do you guys have? Tell me. While you guys are typing, I'm going to show you what day 14 really is. Day 14 is, look at all the ones we've made in just 14 days. Again, day 14 is this. It's this die set, super stinking adorable. And it comes with these 3 hearts. So I did a girl Frenchie. Of course, you could do a boy Frenchie too, but I don't know. I feel like making her a girly girl. So that's why she's here in 15 and we're working on the day I skipped. So any ideas, any suggestions? Should we do a background or should we just stamp them out and add them on to some cards? I know, right? She's so cute. My little Fifi girl. I'm going to call her Fifi. What shall we do, guys? Oh my gosh, we have binders and binders, Colleen. Have you ever seen our binders of ATCs? I mean, they're like that. And there's multiples. You want me to emboss? Okay, we can do that. That sounds like fun. And so, wait, shall we do them as sentiments? Oh, I got to show you. Oh my goodness. You'd be like, what? And we've given tons away. Like we've actually just like given them away because it got to the point where I told Madison, we cannot keep any more binders. We have so many binders. Oh, by the way, Bernard, the glue press, the precision glue press, it was off. So I turned it back on. Was I right or wrong to do so? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I added one, but you might want to go turn it on. Thank you, sir. So we can either just stamp the sentiment or we can do let's do both. You know what? Let's do both real quick. Like I said, I almost like it like that. I almost want to keep it like that. It's kind of fun the way they have it. So because I want to keep it like that, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel on this one. I'm going to grab some, I'm going to leave it right on the plastic film that it comes in. Hey, Liv. And I'm just going to add some double-sided tape to the back of this and use that to stick it onto my platform. Voila. How's that? Now, if you have never seen this press, and again, this is why it's fun to come to these nights, you might not have the advent calendar and you might be asking yourself, well, I cannot craft along with her. That's okay. Come anyway, because we talk about all kinds of stuff. Oh, by the way, did Tracy come back? Oh, yeah. So Tracy, if you want me to if you just want to tell me what you want, we can do it that way too. So it's not a problem, okay? All right. So this press comes with this. Don't mind mine. It's all dirty and full of ink. But if you notice, it repositions so that you can restamp in the exact same place. Ink it up, bring it back, ink in the exact same place again, etc. I typically don't even use this. It's my favorite tool because of those 4 little pegs. You see those little feet right there that have the little springs? What that does is it allows you to move your stamp anywhere you want before you decide. And you can look through it and say, oh yeah, that hat's going to fit just right on that guy. And then stamp. See? So I love that you don't have to like hold the block and try it. And, you know, my hands are free. I can move this around anywhere I want. And then when I'm ready, press down. Love this thing. Okay, we were going to do embossing. Okay, let's get some embossing powders. And we're doing full-on embossing powders. Let's just grab, here's the last ones that I've gotten. I've added to my stash. We'll play with some of these. I have so much to learn. Oh, it will get there. We'll get there. So here are some of the newer colors that I've acquired. I would be embarrassed to tell you. Oh, yay. Cool. Perfect. I'd be embarrassed to tell you just how many embossing powders I have. It's kind of an addiction for me, but they're so cool. And here's the thing about embossing powders. Embossing powders are plastic, so they don't go bad. They don't dry up. They'll never go anywhere. I have containers that I purchased when I first started crafting from a lady. That's the first time I had ever heard of embossing powders, by the way. A lady was having a yard sale and she had all these little like containers. And I was like, what are these? And she told me they're embossing powders. You use them for crafting, you heat set them. And I was like, I have no idea what that is, but it sounds awesome. They're going home with me. So I purchased them and I took them home. And that was 8-10 years ago, and she had them forever. So, they'll never go bad. So it's a really, really good investment. All right. Here, you have some, if you've never seen embossing powders that have glitter in them. This is not just plain glitter. This is an embossing. Come on. Oh my goodness. It wants to focus on the table. There we go. An embossing. You have some that are more like flat or maybe more vintage looking. Here is a flat color, no glitter to it. We're going to do a night of embossing because I have a bunch of brand new embossing powders to show you. And here's an example. You can do glitter, you can do non-glitter, you can combine the two, and they look even better, right? You can do full backgrounds on them. You can do stamping just words. Sky's the limit, guys. All right, so what shall we do? Should we just go directly on white? I think that might be a good idea. So we can see some of these swatches. Let me get a piece of paper. And we can start. This is just a plain cardstock, not even very thick at all. I'm going to be using an embossed pad. We have daubers, we have pens, we have brushes, brush-ons. So the ink for embossing comes in many different ways, but I'm going to be using my pad because we're stamping. It's just easier, right? And then we just need to decide. Do we want to do, I guess, one color? Yeah, maybe we can do. Oh, what if we get to use some of this stuff? That might be an idea. We could use some of this maybe. All right, let's stamp. Let's decide on a color. What are we doing? Do we want to go, let's keep it simple. Do we want to do, let's see, I'll give you some choices. Vintage peacock. No, it's too plain. Platinum. Let me jazz it up. We could do some vintage romance. Yum. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Do you think I love peacock? Maybe, right? I got two of them. I was like, ooh, that's pretty. I'm a mess. We could do ebony black. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just plain black, right? We could do black. We could do, actually, can I change this? I changed my mind. I want to do this instead. All right. Okay, so here are your choices. Here are your choices. Here we go. Ready? Let's just call them teal, pink, I don't know, rust, or black. Those are your colors. Which one do we want? Oh, I should do a survey. Hang on. Don't answer me yet. Let's just do a survey because then I don't have to struggle. What do we say? Black or rust or pink or teal. Okay, there you go. Now you guys vote and think that maybe we'll use, oh, these are all kind of big. Maybe we can do, what can we do? Which one of these? Let me get my ATC little card. We can get a sizing for it. Just going to use this for sizing. We could probably get that butterfly, that one. Oh, the typewriter. Oh, it could work. It's cutting it close, though. We could definitely do some florals or the books. I think the florals are really pretty. Or we can do some florals and a smaller butterfly. That'd be kind of cool. So we'll save those and maybe we'll use that. Okay, where are we at? Ooh, teal's winning. Oh, teal by a landslide. Okay, teal it is. That's it. Here we go. So why is it so dark in here? Is one of my lights off? Oh, it's all the way down. I was like, why is it so dark? Okay, so to stamp or to emboss is the world's easiest task or art ever. Now we can do a background first and then stamp or do it backwards, whichever one. So it doesn't matter. So I'm going to grab my pad. Hopefully it... Oh, that feels kind of dry. And again, if it doesn't stamp... let me get another one. That feels really dry. Sorry, honey. Excuse me. Let's see if this one's any juicier. Yeah, that one is juicier. Okay. So you load it up the same way you would load up, inking. It's kind of hard to see, but if you really, really look, you'll see like it looks a little wet. It's kind of hard to see. It's clear. All right. So all we're going to do is, do I feel confident on that? Again, if this first take is not, the stamp is not primed. So if this first take is not good, then, we get another piece of paper. It's no problem. Again, see the advantage? I can move this and I don't have to commit until I'm ready. So when I'm ready, I'm going to commit. We're going to press it down. And release. Oh, that looks really dry. We'll try. We shall try. I'm going to get a scratch piece of paper. And we're going to add our glitter. It doesn't matter how much you pour on here. It's all going to go back into the jar. So don't be like, oh my gosh, she just dumped that whole thing out. Yes, I did. Ooh, so pretty. Now you see those little extra flecks on there? You can come in with a brush and clean them, or you can use your anti-static pouch ahead of time if you do not want those. I don't really care. I really think they look cool because it's going to look like splatters, right? Then we take this, we simply fold, and we pour it all right back into the jar. And what you've used has been minimal. And that's why I say one jar will last you an eternity. It will outlive you. I guarantee you. Your grandkids will have to use it. All right. Now, you use the heat tool. I'm not going to use my other tool because it's obviously a lot louder. We're going to let this heat up for a second. This is the heated tool, which is a bit different than your regular heat gun. Where's my heat gun? This is a heat gun. Either one, cheese, Louise, and crackers. Either one will work. This is a lot hotter. This, and it's very direct. This will actually diffuse the heat. So the heat's going to come this way and out. It's not just going to blow directly on, which is nice for when you don't want to blow stuff off your page necessarily. With that done, we're going to hold it and we're going to start melting that embossing powder. And you're going to see it go from granular to almost like plastic. Give it a second. If your paper starts to warp, one of the reasons why paper warps is because heat is not allowed to pass through. So if you have really thick paper and it starts to warp, don't forget you can also heat it from both sides. You can bring it from underneath to heat and then from the top. You're still creating that heat, but it's, kind of like allowing it to be heated from both sides. So it's not just, but in this case, it's passing right through. It's taking a little longer because again, oh yes, we did. Sorry, it's over. Everyone voted on the beautiful teal. Okay, baby. You like anything that sparkles? Yeah, it's super pretty. Oh, this is taking longer than I wanted to. I'm sorry, guys. That other gun is going to be a little louder, but for the sake of the live, I'm just going to do it. Because we got to move on, right? Again, this is very loud, but it's very hot. So be careful with this. Nice. Day 2. Cool. So let me show you, because I know it's kind of hard to see it, but see, you can actually see how it's kind of turned more plasticky. But let me show you something. I'm going to do it in a larger format, because it's kind of hard. If you've never embossed, it's kind of hard to see the transformation. Now we're not going to need this corner down here. This is the dauber. So I'm just applying some of the product on there. Maybe now you can see it better. See? You can kind of see that it's wet, right? And then let me use a different color so that we create some contrast. It's kind of hard to see the transformation on letters because they're so tiny, but you can see it better on bigger images. So see how this looks dull? It looks kind of flat, and there is matte embossing powder, by the way, but I'm going to show you how you can see when it starts to heat, it will melt. It's already happening. Do you see the half that it's melted there? Can you see that? And the one that is still granular? There, half and half, right? You can see the transformation. There, did you see it happen live? And so now that is embossed. Oh, of course it was still hot. I just put my finger right on it. But anyway, it's on there because it is plastic. Don't do what I just did. I'm lucky I didn't burn myself. See? So it's on there. Just like this, it's on here now. It's not going anywhere no matter what I do. Okay? All right. So hopefully, again, if you're new to embossing, that kind of gives you a little bit more of an insight as to how easy it is. You simply stamp and then you heat set. All right. How big is our ATC? That's pretty good, actually. You know what? Let's try another color. Because I'm thinking with the butterfly, or if we use the flowers. No, we won't be able to use the flowers. Will we? I don't think so. I don't know that the flowers, because they're silhouettes, well, they might show up. Let's see. Again, it's just a piece of paper. If we don't like it, We'll do something else to it.
Yeah.
We can also, oh, no, but the feature is that, not this. Okay. I was going to say we can also do the butterfly. I'm going to bring in, oh, what did we say? Did you guys say the, it's covering quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's covering too much, guys.
You're doing good so far.
Well, we won't be able to see the sentiment. We can see some of it, not a whole lot. What if it's even bigger? No, they're all gonna cover most of our background. I guess, you know, it doesn't have to be. I mean, the idea is to use the stamp, but I really wanted to feature it. You know what? What if this? What if we did this instead? Let's try this. I need another piece of paper. Hang on. Were they active?
Well, it was 0.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, see, I was right. Right, another piece of paper. Let's try this. Oh, in that case, maybe we should separate them. Hang on. Change of plans. Madison, do you remember those ATCs that you had started working, or we had started working on a long time ago?
Nope.
They were in that drawer.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to kind of cheat in order to get through because we started late today. I'm just going to spread them out. Okay. Let's try this and see. Let's go this way.
Yeah.
I printed a template and I'm cutting with scissors. I can't wait to get my cutting machine. Oh yeah, for your dies? Yes. And for your embossing folders, it's going to be a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to order ATCs for my... No, ATCs, you don't have to order them. They're just 2.5 by 3.5 pieces of paper, and you can cut them with anything you want. So, you know, you can cut them from... Where on earth did I stamp? Well, I guess it'll reveal itself in 2 seconds, right?
Yeah.
We'll find out where I stamped. You cut them from any paper that you want. Was that all of them? Thanks, bonjour, from me to you. Oh, my gracias did not stamp right.
No.
I don't like it. 1 second. Not stamp right. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. You know, I'm not a perfectionist, and yes, we are not trying to, well, I am OCD, but we're not trying to go for perfection, but at least I want to, you know, this one didn't stamp at all. Like I totally missed. What's up with that? Let's try that. So you grab any paper. This is just white cardstock. You grab any paper you want, cut it to a 2.5 by 3.5. It can even be decorative, beautiful paper that you have. Oh, I'm out of the...
Yeah.
Is it possible to use medicine volume?
Sure.
Is it possible to use just one of the words if you don't need the other? Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I've decided to change gears. I'm going to try something else. and see if I like that better. If we don't, we have that other one to fall back on. And I'm just emptying the whole thing out because I don't remember where I stamped. But it will reveal itself in 2 seconds. Oh, much better, see? And again, in this case, no, I still missed a word. Anyway, I'm going to clear that off. Bring a brush. If you do not like those little bits, you can just brush them off. So when you heat set, it won't heat set all of that stuff. Again, your anti-static pouch is also your best friend because it will allow you to not have all of these little bits stick on there. They stick on here because of static. All right, that's pretty good. We'll have to do the other one next. We'll do it separate. I'm going to leave this out. I won't sneeze, I promise.
Don't.
At least I hope not. We're going to heat set this, and then we'll stamp the other one, okay? Okay, so those are all done, right? They are embossed. Again, I have some little flecks on there, but I do not mind. Do you see the shininess? All right, we're going to do, we missed a word. We missed gracias. Hang on. Yeah, so I'll show you in 2 seconds. Let me just find let me put chow back. Oh, you want to go ahead and after you're done embossing, just clean the stamp. Okay, just make sure it's clean because if not, the next time you come to use it, you might be trying to add your ink and you might be wondering, well, why on earth is my ink not sticking? Well, because you have anti-static. I mean, you have embossing powder on there. Thanks. Where's thanks? Right here. Okay. From me to you. Bonjour. Hello. I'm trying to see which one. Yeah, it's for some reason. Wait, that's hola. This is hello. That one doesn't want to stamp. I think it's too far to the edge and I didn't put enough pressure on it. Hola and merci. All right, so let's do the last one. Of course, I flicked them all off. Let's do that last one there. This one. I'm going to just bring it to the center. I'm going to re-ink it with my embossing powder. By the way, in the academy, we did a whole class of the Diane Rively embossing powders, the diamond rocks, and also techniques on that. So if you ever want to refer back to that video, it is in the academy as well. That was a lot of fun. We made some cool stuff. There we go. Now we can see. Thank you. Gracias. 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 Muchas gracias. It's not perfect, but I'm okay with that. Oh, do you see what just happened? See why I don't like using the heat gun sometimes? It just blew everything right off. Just blew it right off. I came in too close, too soon. 1 second. Re-stamping. See what I mean? Why I like the heated tool? Although it's slower, it's just safer. It's just safer. Let's try it again. Okay.
Hi, Rochelle. What she said? What Rochelle said? What did I miss?
We have been playing with embossing powders and watching me make a boo-boo, which is good because that's how we learn, you know?
So cute, Tracy. Jesus, thank you for tolerating my newbie questions.
Are you kidding me? We love them. We absolutely love them. That's how we all learn. You know, I wish when I was learning, instead of having to try and figure it all out, that I would have had a place that I could have gone to ask my questions.
That's true, Rochelle. Jesus, if your question, somebody else would truly have a question too.
Exactly. That's what I always say. Now what happened? Okay, is it the stamp or is it me? No. Now I'm starting to wonder if it's the stamp. Guys, seriously. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's stamped all crazy.
It did.
Like all mushy. What is up with that? I moved it to the center. I've inked it. I've tried it several times and it just keeps coming out wonky. Who else has their Advent out there? Are you having issues with the Gracias? Or is it just me? I mean, it could be my stamp. Machines are not flawless, you know? They make mistakes. Okay, that one's better. And now we just have to be kind of careful. I'm going to use my other tool. I don't want to do it again. Alrighty then. That looks good. Okay, perfect. Finally, I don't know. We need to put this away. We need to put this. Uh-oh, I see a little tiny here. It won't hurt it, but why is it there? The little white thread. You know, I remember as a little girl, my mom used to sew all the time, and there would be, you know, threads all over, and I always found
Threads
them
all over the what?
In the shop.
Oh.
And I used to always. It's such a fond memory for me to remember that. It's funny what things you remember, right? It looks like a hair dryer. It does, but it's not. It doesn't blow air. It just diffuses the air, hot air. And then also it gets really hot. You do not want to put that puppy to your skin or your scalp or anything else. You will end up in the hospital. Yes. It's a totally different beast. That one's by Tim Holtz. Okay, so we're done with this. I can put this away. I'm going to see if I can cheat. Madison and I had started some ATCs a long time ago that I hope are still there. And then we can just kind of use those on there. Hang on. Well, those are not the ones I was looking for. But okay, so here are some ATCs that we had started. More of a mixed media vibe to them. I think they'll kind of do, right? Or actually, we had already gessoed some playing cards. We could use some of those too.
When you're pouring that into the jar, tapping my phone.
When you are tapping when you're pouring that into the jar, I'm tapping my phone. You're like, oh gosh. I need one of those diffusers. For anything that keeps me from making lots of mistakes. Yeah, do not try a blow dryer. Well, first of all, it'll never get hot enough. It will never happen. And then second of all, you want to have something that's not only hot, but hopefully diffuses. Now, both the heat gun and the diffuser will work. Both. One just gets really, really, really hot.
Yeah.
The other one gets very hot.
She's gonna start calling you the glitter queen.
Why? Me? I don't do glitter. Isn't that funny? Shall we just do a new background or should we just grab one of the ones that we already have? How many sentiments are there? I forgot to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, so close. Then yes, you need a heated tool. Oh, Jenny is the Jenny and yeah. Jenny and Christy are the glitter queens. Okay. We can do that. Oh, wait, but we need 9. That doesn't help. That's not going to help. Nope. Sorry, I shouldn't have even asked that. We need 8. Let me see if I have more in the drawer. Those are not the ones I would have to have. The ones that we started. Sorry, hang on. I have so many started projects. Look at these. We had started these. These are the jumbo playing cards, the big ones. And see, we had started doing some of these. These are fun. So we started doing some backgrounds on that size too. See? Super fun. That's another size.
Over 60 glitter jars.
I know. Here's some more. Oh, here we go. We can use some of these. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh, here's some more. Oh, the love of Pete, right? Look at this. They're just fun. ATCs are just fun. Oh, these are all done with embossing folders. Do you remember the embossing folders we were looking at the other day? Yeah, that's some of them. And so are these. I remember these. These are just not mounted yet. But see, Madison made a whole bunch. And they're startups. So we just need to finish them at one point. Yeah, oh my gosh. We had this size. I don't know if we still have some. And then we had ones that were like this big. I'm not kidding, CK. We're ginormous. And then we had little bitty ones. So, oh, here's another pretty one. Look. Where are the itty bitty ones? Hang on.
Thank you, Tracy. Good job, Madison. I try to do my best.
I'll have to find them some other day, but we have little bitty ones like this big. They're in the store. They're so cute. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it simple today, guys. We are going to... Where are my scissors? These are not my scissors. Here they are. We are going to simply mount these, and we're going to cheat. We're going to pretend that we created those tonight, because really we're not after so much the backgrounds. We're more after using the sentiments, right? And then I will have Madison choose for us some images, because that'll be fun. It's already what? It's 9 o'clock. The days are flying. Is it just me, guys? Are days getting shorter? I feel like days are just getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and they just go faster and faster and faster.
I think so.
Now we're going to do this kind of backwards because you should have your images first and then get your backgrounds, right? Or at least, you know, try and coordinate them somewhat. But we're going to do this like rebels, which is nice. It's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, whenever you have your embossed images, because they are plastic, they create a resist. So if you want to ink up, you can, and the black will stay black or the glitter will stay glitter, which is nice too. So, but I'm thinking to give it a pop, we might keep them white. The evenings fly for sure. Okay. More tasks to get done with less time to get them done. Is that what it is? Maybe. Oops, I almost threw my bonjour away.
Yeah.
Am I throwing anything else away? Okay. Hello. Let's not throw anything away. Hola. Bonjour. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. Wait till you see the new Ciao Bella lines. Ooh, wait till you see the new Ciao Bella line. Yeah. From me to you. Ciao, Bella. Bellissima. Molto benissima. Okay, there we go. And then, thanks. Cool, cool. All right. There we go. You've seen it? You did? Oh my gosh. They're so pretty. Okay. I'm going to let you guys pick. Let's see. Which ones have similar colors? That's pretty much the same. Again, a lot of these were done like in a masterboard kind of way. So, okay. That's the same. These two are the same. This is just super. Oh, they're just stuck together. Holy cannolis. Okay. So let's do it like this. Somebody pick the first round. We got to go do this 9 times. So A, B, C, or D. The first person I see. Oh my God, that's a mosquito. Ah, don't bite me. I got it. D. Okay, so that's the first person I see. So CK has voted. Let me do another round. The next person I saw was Annette. So we'll bring that in. Annette, pick the next one. Do you still want C or do you want to change?
Thank you, Marlene.
What's that?
She said, good question, Madison.
Annette still wants a C. Okay, got it.
The question is, who invented
All right.
the World Wide Web?
Oh. What is the answer? Tim Berners-Lee. Really? Okay, the next person I see is Betty. So Betty, now it's your turn. You pick one. Do you still want to keep your B or do you want to go with something else, Betty? C. Okay, you've got it. All right, I'm going to bring another one in there. That's the same as that. I like that one better, though. Okay, who's next? Who's next? After Betty comes Jenny. Jenny, go ahead and pick one.
Go.
If you don't like any of those, tell me and I can switch them. I mean, if you're creative, I can do E. Oh, let me move up. These are picked already. E, F, G,
It's a C.
H. She said what? C? Okay, so C. Let's replace that one with this one. All right. Who was after Jenny? Donnie.
Yes.
Oh, was it Teresa? I'm sorry. Did I skip somebody? No, I have Donnie after Jenny. Donnie. And then Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Wendy, you're next. We got to do what? 9? One, 2, 3, 4. No, just A. 5. Who's after Dawn? Wendy.
Wendy.
We got 3 more to go. All right, Miss Wendy. What will it be, my friend? Do you want to keep your A or do you want to pick something else? And then after Wendy goes Rylene, right? Wendy wants D, okay. Oh, let me replace that. Wendy wants. Oh, did you want to change it or this D? Are you keeping the D? I guess she's going to keep it. Good, okay. All right. And then I guess I have one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Were there 8 stamps or 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, one more. So who was after Rylene? Rochelle. All right, Miss Rochelle. Which one will it be? Pick one, my friend. Start picking up some of this mess. It's amazing how I can make a mess in no time flat. E. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, cool. All right. Fun. Thank you, guys. All right, so we have our ATC, our backgrounds, right?
Michelle said E.
We have our sentiment ready to go. So now what I'm going to do is, because it's 9 o'clock already, you're just going to have to tune in. You're going to have to tune in into the Facebook group. And I'll probably show them to you, of course, again tomorrow and see how these all turn out, what we do with them, what kind of image. I mean, the backgrounds are pretty much done because they've been mixed media to the teeth. As you can see, they have stencils and stamps and all that good stuff. Although I really wanted to play with my new stamps today. Can you tell? Oh, maybe we can still add. Yeah, maybe I can stamp some butterflies and some typewriters. That would be so fun. Does this typewriter fit? If this typewriter fits, you know what we could do? The sentiment can be like we had said. How fun would that be? Oh my gosh, that is so... No, it's a little too big. No matter which way I go. Yeah, and the sentiments I think are too big. When that would have been an idea. Well, it's just a little too big, which is nice for tags like this one. Maybe we'll just do butterflies. Oh, what if we use some of our Rainbow Garden stuff, guys? Oh, some of you weren't in class last night. I forgot. Sorry. Where is our rainbow stuff from last night? What? What'd you say? What? Your people are so sweet with me. Oh, they are. So we're definitely going to have to throw some bingo chips on there. But this is the stuff from last night. I haven't finished fussy cutting, guys. Can you believe that? That's how much stuff there is still to go. But this stuff is kind of bright and awesome. I mean, some of it's too big. I don't know. Tune in. We'll see what we do. I'm chomping at the bit to use that stamp. So I have a feeling I'm going to end up using butterflies. But these are pretty cool. These are part of that Rainbow Garden collection that we did last night. If you guys missed it, you have to go see the oh, look at the little gnomes. These are Jenny's favorites. So in case anybody wants to know, Jenny Meyer in chat loves gnomes. So if you have any gnomes, you can send them to her. Okay? It'll make her so happy.
No.
Madison.
Stop. She does not like it.
Send all of your gnomes to Jenny. I'll give you her address, or you can send them to me, and I will put them all in her box.
You should just know with
And she'll be so happy. Look at that umbrella. How cute.
super cute, Jenny. Sorry, Julia says.
Right? Super
Jenny's laughing
cute.
at you.
Jenny will have a heart attack if she opens up a box full of gnomes. She won't sleep for a week. Okay, that is kind of cool, though. I'm not going to lie. Look at that.
That's funny. See, Wendy said that's funny.
Wendy, you're rubbing off on me. Wendy's the bad girl. So she's totally rubbing off on me.
Nose queen. Berlin says. Half nose. Owl and
Oh, I love owls. These are kind of cute, guys. Not going to lie.
Jenny says my mom was going to get all the gnomes that I had.
Oh, poor gnomes. They're so adorable. Okay, so here's a question for you guys. What do you think? Should we use...
we should all send her notes to me from the smile.
We should. Like you're thinking.
Yeah.
We're so bad. She won't sleep for a week. I'm not going to lie. They kind of look really cool because of the colors. Should we do that? Or should I do maybe some butter? What on earth just happened? I just threw everything down.
Wendy said she wouldn't even speak to us again.
She won't. She would be so mad at me. And then I'll just blame Wendy. Because, you know, Wendy's the bad girl in the group. So.
See, Wendy, she told me.
Or should I do butterflies?
Those go well with those.
They do, right? They really do. They just go really well. Should we do butterflies or should we attempt to just use the ephemera that I've already cut out tons of? Okay, that looks really cool. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of liking that.
Of course it was my fault. Wendy says.
Well, somebody's got to take the blame. What can I say? It might as well be you. Because everybody knows I'm the good girl here. The cutouts, yeah, right? They're kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Butterfly, Raylene says?
Butterfly, Raylene, you think? I don't know. Don't you just love these? They're so colorful. That is so not me. I'm a very vintage person, for those of you who don't know me.
Scapegoat.
Scapegoat. That's right. I'm a very, I like vintage. I love grunge. I love rust. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll play with anything, obviously. But man, these look really like the colorful bits are so pretty. I think we're done. I think we just did it. Now we can still come in and layer with some little butterflies and, you know. I'm loving the umbrellas though. Now I need 50 umbrellas. I like that one.
So if I want to cut cats, I have many gnomes. Jenny said,
I so want the cut pack, but it had so many gnomes. Well, you said your mom liked the gnomes. Send your mom the gnomes, man. I still have one if you want to split it, but it does have a lot of gnomes. I have one last split left. That's all that's left. Yeah, you've got. You got yeah, let's look at the florals. Yeah, it's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that one. 1, 2, 3 on that one. 1, 2, 3 on that one.
How much is the pack, Julia says?
Oh, it was like $10 and we split it in half. So like 350. I mean,
Yeah.
3. It was like 350. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you have a lot of gnomes. But I mean, you have a lot of everything else.
They're really cute.
All right, let's see. Florals. Oh, these are pretty. Look at that. Just like a little border kind of thing. We could do that. We could do both, right? We could do both. Let's see what else we got. I haven't finished cutting all my florals. I think I just started yesterday. Look, look how much there still is. Look how much there's still left. And this is the floral pack for the most. No, not that. Not those. This is where the floral. Oh yeah, I think we need some florals. You're absolutely right. Look at that one.
My son and his friend were gnomes for Halloween.
Were they really?
Dark roach gnome.
Dark goth gnomes. Oh my gosh, Jenny would absolutely have a heart attack.
Why?
Because that's what she's afraid of, like the dark gnomes.
Yep, she is.
I don't know why. Gnomes are
He's in
adorable.
like 5th grade, Donnie says.
Gnomes are adorable.
No, don't. No, I got. Don't eat my flower pits.
She does. That's hysterical. She's got a Godzilla. I'm not feeling that one. Nothing is jiving for me on that one, guys. Help. Because then tomorrow I have to do... Oh, we could go sideways. Who says we got to go this way? I'm still not feeling it. It's kind of dark. This one's kind of dark, but it worked. Are there any florals? I guess I'll work on that one tomorrow. Look at that tree. This line is called Rainbow Garden by Paper Rose. We did it how long ago, guys? Like a month ago?
Wait, Jenny wants to see a pig. Laughing face.
Jenny, I want to see a pic of her Godzilla. She does.
Yeah.
It's hysterical. Poor gnomes are like, I'm not going in that crazy lady's yard.
Yeah, Wendy. Look at the window. Look out the window on your right. It's a stack.
What stack? This.
I don't know.
Look at the window on your right. It's that stack. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Yeah, I cut him out. I started to pre-cut them, but I didn't cut them all the way. So now we've got 2. I can't believe Jenny doesn't like gnomes. They're so adorable. That's just hysterical. It's funny how we all have our own phobias. Okay, now I want to know okay, for all of you who are out there, tell me, what is something that you dislike that creeps you out that most people would go, huh, really? Like, do you have a quirk like that? I love gnomes. I think they're adorable.
Right under your right hand, 20 cents.
This stack? No, this is not the florals. This is the other one. The florals I haven't even begun to cut. That's how much it is. It's all of these.
When he says clowns.
Clowns, yeah, no, clowns are kind of creepy. This is the floral pack.
Jenny says I'll post it tomorrow. It's too dark right now.
Yeah.
Snakes, bugs, clowns. Donnie says
snakes and bugs. Okay, a lot of people do not like snakes, but there are people that love them. Clowns, I think we can all agree. So that's not.
Spiders, Raylene says spiders.
You don't like the spiders?
That's what she says.
I love the spiders. Wait, okay, let me clarify on that. Let me clarify 1 second, because I know when I say that, people are like, what on earth?
Wendy says, never mind, I was looking at the one for the card. Bella card.
Oh, for the Chow card. This one, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you thought there was one there? That covers too much. Well, Wendy, now I don't know which one you were pointing to.
Yeah.
How about this one? It's got some blues. That tree is beautiful. Look at that.
Tracy says, oh, I didn't realize Jenny does not like those. I adore them.
Oh, that's what we're messing with her, because she hates them.
She does.
So I'm messing with her and saying, sarcastically, that everyone should send her nose, because she'll freak out. So I like spiders. Little spiders, like the little jumpy spiders, I adore them. Or daddy long legs, I think they're so beautiful and elegant, right? Because you can put them in your hand, and they're just beautiful. I'm not talking about like tarantulas and like big old spiders. Yeah, no, I will pass on those. That is not anything I want to mess with, right? So I'm not hairy, big, ugly spiders. No. Now, it's not to say they're not beautiful. I've seen some patterns on spiders and the colors that you're just like, wow, God was just showing off when he made that spider, because the colors are phenomenal. Like birds. Birds just have amazing colors.
Julie says, please say that again. I'm trying to find it. Sorry.
It's called Rainbow Garden, but you're not going to find it, Julia. We sold out of everything. I'm sorry, my friend. That's what we used for the class yesterday. So we way sold out, and the last bit that I had yesterday, that went too. The only thing that's left is we decided to split the packs, and so the only thing that's left is the 6 pages for the split. That's it. There's nothing else. Sorry.
Like watching or the Weavers, or what he says.
Yes, exactly, Wendy. Donnie, you don't like crows? Dawn, why? I love crows.
It's cool.
They are so, I think I really found my respect for crows. Like, they've never bothered me, but I found my respect for crows when I watched some kind of a nature special, and they were talking about, people have been studying crows. Okay, that might be kind of okay. What do you guys think? I'm not thrilled about the smoky part here. What if I cut that off? That's a little better, but I still need darker. Too bright. Crows, they did a study on crows, and basically they are like super intelligent. They're able to like solve puzzles. They're able to not only learn but teach. They pass it down.
Raylene says, when the big guys come out at night, I put a bowl over them. My hubby never knows what he finds on the floor. I can't stand on a spider body.
We won't kill spiders, even the ugly ones. We take them outside because they are so
disgusting.
No, they're so essential to the ecosystem.
You would pick up a daddy long legs out of the tub.
So yeah, I definitely won't harm them, but I can't say that I want to keep them as pets. But crows, oh my God, they're so amazing. So they did a study, Dawn, where I wish I could send you that video, because you guys need to see that. It's so cool. If you don't like crows, you'll find a brand new respect for them. So they have the crows, the guys put on masks on campus at a university, and they walk by every single day, and they actually would purposely, shoo the crows or scream at them, or, shake branches at them. And so the crows started distinguishing them as, or recognizing them as, enemies. When they would see them coming, they would start calling out to the other one saying, hey, the bad guys are on the way. They're, here they come, kind of thing. And everybody was shocked by that. So if that wasn't enough, then they let it be. They waited for the babies to be born, right? The next generation, the next year. And what they found was that somehow, don't know how, they had taught the babies. So the guys would walk by without the mask, and mind you, just walking without the mask, and the crows were okay. They would put on the mask and just walk, no longer be a threat to them. And somehow the babies would start making the same call, knowing, like, warning everyone in the community, hey, these bad guys are back. And so they were shocked because they're like, how did the new generation know? We didn't harm them. We didn't do anything to them. It was their parents that we had messed with. So I watched that and I was like, holy schmoly. Those are some smart animals.
Loud. I'm glad we don't have them here. I know they are smart and have memory.
Yeah, they're like super smart. Like almost, I think they were saying, because you can teach them to open doors, get stuff, solve puzzles. I don't know if you've seen that also that study where they put only so much water in a bottle, right? And so the crow tries to dip the beak into the bottle, but it can't reach. But they put pebbles around the bottle. So then the crow goes and he grabs the pebble and he puts it in the water and the water rises. And then he grabs another one and he keeps going until he finally brings the water level up to where he can actually drink from it. I'm like, what? Like, that's crazy. So yeah, I absolutely.
There was a ladybug and someone freaked out and grabbed it and ran outside. It was so cool and funny.
Oh yeah, some people are freaked out by ladybugs. Isn't it crows that will leave you gifts? Yes. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, they'll trade you, which is so cool. They're amazing. I love them. They're very smart. I agree, Wendy. And they're beautiful. They're black and sleek and they're just gorgeous. But I think they always use them in scary movies, like, like A Bad Omen. So I think most people are like, ugh. What about a dragonfly and some florals? That might work. That could work. Ladybugs freak you out. Are you serious right now? I forgot to take my medicine. I am so bad at taking medication. Yeah. Oops. All right. I will do some of those butterflies too. All right. I think I'm okay with that. I like it. It's not bad. Smaller?
Birds?
Smaller. Oh, that movie was freaky. I've never watched it. I've only seen bits because, I was little and my mom was like, nope. But yeah, my parents were not going to have that. But yeah, just the thought of birds getting caught in your hair and pecking people. Ooh. Just kind of creepy. Yeah, I know, right? Let me take it right now. I'm horrible.
Take it, Joy said?
I did. Just did. Thank you. Okay. I think we've got a game plan. Of course.
Are kind of freak me out.
Which one?
And I know a lot of people like them.
Which ones?
Skeleton heads.
Oh, like the Day of the Dead? Is that what you mean? Oh, these turn out cute, guys. That's not bad. We kind of like it. Now, they're not finished. We still got to do, a little something with those and, probably ink the edges and maybe pop them up with some pop dots. And like I said, I'm going to cut some of the tiny butterflies because I think they need butterflies. And we have this page here that's got a gajillion butterflies too if we need more, but I seriously doubt I'll need more. But we can if we have them. Why not, right? I think those would be super fun to use. And they'll be originals. Because we could have just, by the way, to answer the question from earlier, do you need ATCs? No, I could have just grabbed the paper from this collection. And by the way, look at the papers. Okay, seriously? Like, how awesome is that, right? I could have just grabbed the papers from here and cut 2.5 by 3.5 and then just added the coordinating ephemera, right? And then the sentiment and call it a day. But I kind of like the fact that we challenged ourselves a little bit and ended up using something completely separate. But it doesn't have to be, guys. It could be something so simple as just, getting a line and cutting out your ATCs and then adding your sentiments. I think we got a good game plan. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
I
you.
like it. I like it. I'm happy. All right. Oh my goodness. It is 9:30. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Oh, let's open up the next day. Open it. Open it.
I was walking to town, and these crowds were driving me, looking around, seeing what's up. The dead bird was one drinking area.
Aww. They were like freaked out. They're like, look, our buddy's dead. Our next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Ready? You guys want to see what's tomorrow? All right. So I'm going to finish those tomorrow morning, Lord willing. And then I'll post them. And then we'll get some ideas right now for what we're going to do with day 15. Ready? Open it. There we go. Open it. Here we go. Oh, it's a big one too. What do you guys think? It's kind of big. Here we go. Whoa. X's and O's and loop-de-loops again. We got loop-de-loops again. Hang on. Can I cut this off? All right, I'm going to cut that off because we're going to save it and use it. It's an embossing folder. Okay, I kind of like it. I thought it was another die, and I'm like, wait, what? But you know what? This would coordinate so well with that other die we got with the loopies, right? Woohoo! I wonder if you can recycle. Well, what I'm going to do with the covers with these is I'm going to put them away with my with the item so that I can refer back to what it was, right? In this case, it's kind of easy, but with the dies, that's a little bit more complicated to kind of see where the pieces go. So I'm going to store them that way. But, come to think of it, you could reuse this calendar. I never thought of that until just now. When we are all done, you can kind of have fun refilling it and then just adding a different paper over it. You could just trace,
Yeah.
This is such a good idea. Yeah, we just have to, keep it the way it is. We know the size because we can trace this as a template. I mean, once we take this off, if we want, we can even trace it or just trace the holes. Measure them even. That is a good idea. That'd be cute. That'd be really cute. I love it. And it's got the numbers on it. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. It's got numbers. So it's very well done. And then you could use your, golly, what is this tool called? Somebody. Yep. Let me find it first and I'll show it to you. What is this called? Somebody. Does it say? No, doesn't have a name. Just, the brand. What does it say? Perforation cutter. I bet you we can get these because they're from Olfa and we carry Olfa products. So yeah, we could get a, once you trace it, you can just kind of perforate, the sides if you want. Yeah, it's a rotary. So you can even do your own little, perforations. That'd be kind of cool too. Yay. Okay. So we've got an embossing folder for tomorrow. That's day 15. And we will come up with something. We will think of something tomorrow. We'll see. But I'd love to hear your ideas. Does anybody have suggestions and ideas? Doesn't that have that too? What's that? Yeah, it's adorable. Like if I wasn't doing this for bookmarks, this is perfect. Look at that. You can just pop a whole bunch of bookmarks in a row. Does anybody have suggestions? If not, I have an idea and I might surprise you tomorrow. But I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. And that's what's going to emboss. X's, O's, and loop-de-loops. What is the design? Oh, yeah, I just showed it. Delay. Gotcha. Remember, you guys are always 20 or 30 seconds behind me, so. Tim Holtz has a perforation tool. Yes, I'm pretty sure he does. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think I even have it. Nothing comes to mind with Valentine's Day. That's kind of cool. Hey, nothing wrong with Valentine's Day, right? Again, ATCs could be anything you want it to be. And I think that's kind of cool that the Advent calendar is not like Christmas. You know, it's not just all like 24 days of Christmas or something. Although that would be amazing because I love Christmas. I'm a total Christmas fan. But the fact that that they've given you such a wide range of stuff, it's not specific to any season, you know. But yeah, we could do some Valentine's Day. I do have a technique in mind. So, I've only done it grungy. So maybe I can try it in Valentine's Day colors. That'd be fun. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, we can also keep it super clean and elegant, right? By just embossing it onto white cardstock and then just decorating whatever we like. All right. I think we are done for today. Guys, thank you so much. Don't forget your thumbs up if you haven't already done so, please.
Thank you.
Your thumbs up are greatly appreciated. And then, of course, don't forget to come back and leave a comment. You've already been here. You've seen it. You've given us a thumbs up. All you need is a comment, and we'll be that much closer to a gift card, right? I want to make some primitive Christmas cards and gift cards. Do you sell them in your online store? What, the whatchamacallit tool? I don't know, but I can get them. That's for sure. So if you want them, just let me know. Aw, thank you, Raylene. Thank you, Teresa. You guys have a wonderful night as well. Yeah, if you need me for anything or if you need anything, there's my email. You guys know where to reach me, right? I will see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night, everyone. Good night.